Hey, what's up you guys? Logical here, bringing you another life story with some Battlefield gameplay. This one's kind of a funny one, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright, so this story takes place 2 years ago, and it was a Friday. I was at school with my friend Jacob, and we were in our last class and school was about to be over. So Jacob asked me, hey, do you want to hang out at my house after school with some of our friends? And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, because that sounded fun, and I didn't have anything going on during the weekend. So he's like, great, my mom will pick us up. And I'm like, cool. So class ends, and I text my mom that I'm gonna be at Jacob's house, and she said it was okay. So I go with Jacob, my friend Tyler, and one other dude. His name was Steven, but I didn't know him because he was Jacob's friend. So we get in his mom's car and we head to Jacob's house, and during the car ride, Tyler and I got to know Jacob's friend Steven a little bit better, and he was pretty cool, and he seemed fun to hang out with. So we get to Jacob's house and we get some food, then we go to his room and play Xbox. I think we played Halo Reach. Great game. And we played for like 3 hours, then his mom called us down for dinner. So we go downstairs and we ate, then Jacob asked his mom if we could sleep over, and she said yes. So after dinner, we all called our parents and we asked them if we could stay at Jacob's house for the night, and they said yes. So all of our parents came to Jacob's house and dropped us off stuff like clothes, toiletries, and stuff like that. Then we played Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies, super fucking fun. But we were playing it for hours, and when we got off, it was like 11. So we got off, brushed our teeth, and we get our bed set up, and Jacob slept on his bed. Tyler, Steven, and I slept on the floor. So we were all just chilling in our beds and watching YouTube, and then we start sleeping. Now, when I'm sleeping over at friends' houses, I can never fall asleep, and I'm always the last one to fall asleep. I don't know why, I'm just always awake and never tired when I'm at a friend's house. So it's like 2 hours and Tyler and Jacob are asleep, but Steven and I are still awake. So I'm still watching YouTube and playing games on my phone. And I put my phone away and I just chill and look at the ceiling because I was bored. And I did that for like 10 minutes. And Steven is all like, dude, I'm not even fucking tired. And I'm like, yeah, I can't sleep. So we just talk a little to pass time. And then Steven's like, want to go downstairs and watch TV or something? And I say, sure. Because just chilling in Jacob's room with nothing to do was boring as fuck. So Steven and I head downstairs and we go in the kitchen and look for some food. And we're about to turn the TV on, but then I noticed the basement light was on. And I assumed someone was down there, so I'm like, hey Steven, let's see who's down there. And he's like, okay. So we go downstairs quietly because we didn't know who was down there. Now the basement was set up like this. So the stairs were behind a wall, and then you got to the floor, and there's still some wall left. And to the right of the stairs is where the rest of the basement was. So we go down quietly, and we were hiding behind the wall, and we just glanced while mostly staying behind the wall. And we look, and we see Jacob's mom on the couch, naked, and she was fidgeting her spinner. And if you don't know what that means, she was masturbating. And thankfully her eyes were closed so she didn't see us. But we quickly turned away and got back on the stairs, trying to be as quiet as possible. And we're going up the stairs and we just hear Jacob's mom say, hello? And Steven and I just book it up the stairs and back to Jacob's room. So we get back in our beds and we pretended to be asleep. Then like 10 minutes later, Jacob's door opens and it was his mom. And she went up to where we were all sleeping, and she thought we were all sleeping because we were pretending to be asleep. And she stood there for probably a minute, but it felt like 10 years. Then she just walked away and closed the door. And Steven and I got up and Steven was like, holy shit, we almost got caught. And I was like, yeah, I know, that scared the shit out of me. Then we just went to bed, and in the morning we got up and ate breakfast, and Jacob's mom acted like nothing happened. And so we eat breakfast, and then my brother came to pick me up. So I said bye to everyone, and then I went home. Now flash forward to Monday. Jacob came up to me and asked, did you go in the basement at night when you were at my house? And I said no. And he just said okay. But in my head I'm thinking his mom probably told him what happened, and he's gonna ask the rest of us the same question. Then I see Tyler, and I said, did Jacob ask you if you were in his basement? And he said, yeah, I don't know why he asked me that. And then I told him what happened, and he was like, no fucking way, dude. And I was like, yeah, that's what happened, so don't tell Jacob. And he's like, I won't. But Steven, Tyler, and me were never invited to Jacob's house again. He still talked to us, but he never wanted to hang out with us outside of school. And I know why, because his mom doesn't know who saw her, so she probably told him that he couldn't invite us to his house anymore, which kind of sucks, but at the same time I understand, because his mom is probably embarrassed, so she doesn't want to see any of us. But that was a pretty crazy story from a few years ago. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.